Alright. I can't lock on this person. Let's go back to continuing this fun little journey. Get rid of that. Yeah, no still expires. I've got all my FC chat and everything turned off, so. The Jewel of Favnar. Had enough rest, have you? You were never one for being idle. Right? Fasal. Jesus, the fuck the names in this damn expansion. Varshan. Just gonna Vars. Vars bade us to come to Magduta at the earliest convenience. Jesus, fuck the damn names. The others will join us once we finish tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait. On second thought, you and Estinian should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Yeah, they would want to investigate him. Just you and me then? The guardsman at the gate should wave us through. I don't match. Alright. Where are we going? I have not fully explored this yet. Where are we going? Hello, person? We're going up, y'all. I'm not wearing matching gear. Sometimes the tank gear is very, it's very dress-like. So I'm not really a fan of, but it is what it is. Got my samurai up. Cans for cards. Whee! We're just going by the Thavnarian giraffe. Yeah, I still don't know how to get my Aether compass. I don't know how to get it. It's gotta be a blue quest, or it should tell me, I don't know. Radiant Guardsman. Ah, honored scions, you are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. I'm sure I'll be fine. Hello, Estinian. Though I have been to Redsham before, this place is a veritable maze. Oh, fuck. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to act as your guide, like certain others. Okay, so, okay, so they're just gonna do this. Whee! I'm a tuning. How complicated? This place isn't that bad. Ah, Master Morosu, I presume. I understand you are here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to blah, I names. I should be glad to provide them. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest place at Rad's Adahan. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend the route that takes you by the bazaars in the city north. Due to the high state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetherite is disabled. Well, that sucks. As such, I will provide you with an alternative path. First, please ascend. That's what I said, ascend. Please ascend the steps next to the fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge on Taxa's Path. Proceed through the large door to the right, and you will arrive at Fibers. Jeez. And you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, head up. Okay. Watch, they're probably max level already. Level 90. Ooh, it's a 90 samurai. That's cool. I know it said look up, but it's not how anyone plays video games. Oh, it's... What are you hopping for? Can I select you? At level 90? Let's see. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attune to all the little ones. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. How do I get there? Is there one over there? There's one through here. Look at all the people! So, do I need to go... So, do I need to go up? No, that's what I thought I was doing. Okay, so we go up here. Nope. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, is the door locked? Although I need to go back and up there. Okay, so... How do you get to that one? Oh, this is a jumping puzzle here. To go in here. First, I gotta go over here. There's that. Okay, well, I'm kind of trying to do other things, so... I don't know if I've attuned to that or not. Heading to the puddle. Are you? In that case, follow this hallway, you'll emerge. I know. Yes, I know. Oh, hey, there's something. Textiles, hard to imagine. I really don't care, to be honest. Yeah, I don't give two shits about textile lore, honestly. Ooh. If I hop on that, I'm probably gonna like disconnect from the stand, so I'm not gonna do it right now. I can safely say I do not like the layout of this town. I don't know. I don't know if I have it or not. I mean, I've got to have this one, but I don't know. Nothing is glowing. Okay, so I do have that one. I don't have that one. Wouldn't I use this to go here? Justinian's not with me anymore? If you use the warp, you lose the Justinian? Oh, that's so dumb. Because he can also warp. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like India or Brazil or something, but it's just, it looks like a 3-year-old colored on the walls, to be honest. It doesn't look like different stone. It's all the exact same stone. It's just, see, it's the exact same stone, it's just colored. So it looks dumb. And if that's what it's supposed to be, I don't know, dude. Maybe it's in the lore that it's, you know, they use some kind of clay or something. But it just looks... I don't know. Doesn't look good to me. Sometimes the color palette in this game, as a result of it being so old and whatever they were trying to do, the color palette is just not, you know, I don't know. I don't like the color palette in this game. I primarily play it for the story. I have that one. I have that one. So if I go here, maybe I can go up there and get that one. Why are you just jumping up and down? That's so dumb. That's a level 90 paladin. Oh, full 80 paladin. Okay. Oh, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Alright, so where are we going for the quests? I think this is it. Yep. Yes, I know. Go up this way. I do like his Dragoon gear though. Let's see. Remember passing through here, situation being as it was. Life has not returned to normal. The city is confusing. He's partial to it. Probably because he can hide. So this is a more pleasant area, I guess, with the rocks and stuff. Then it goes into like 4,000 colors. Looks like something a child did. Just not a fan of all the color. But I know it's, you know, it's representative of a different part of the world. It's just, if the assets were higher quality, not the resolution of the game, but just the assets themselves, it's just they're so, like, look at the rocks. They're in the ground. Like, that's not actual ground. It's, you know, there's no difference between those stones on the ground versus this grass. There's no difference. It's the same, you know, there's no asset. There is no asset. Here, if I can, see what I mean? Like, when there's no grass sticking up, it's just, it's the exact same. And chunks of the flat wall are the same. It's just, it's a block. See how it like pixelates when you get right next to it? That's PS2. That's not even PlayStation 3. That's, you know, see? If the assets were higher quality, and it's just a sharp edge. See, it's not, it's an illusion that it's like bumpy. It's not. So like, if the assets were higher quality, you know, like, then the walls being different textures and different stones, different colors, would be really cool. You know, it'd be really interesting to see. But because it's like, it's an MMO, so even though it was released on the PS3, they have to make it, you know, a generation back because it's an MMO. So all their people all their actions have to be registered throughout the entire game at all times. As a result, that's the asset quality. It's you know, PlayStation 2 era. Unfortunately. I'm just glad the gear finally looks like it's, you know, higher quality assets. Finally. Took quite a few expansions, but they got there. But the story is really good though. It's just the asset quality, and I know that's why it throws people off sometimes. Which is why I like when they do like the actual stones, like the stone like here. Like this actually looks like see how it's like matte? Like it has a different shine to it, you know? Versus the ground over there, it doesn't look like this. Like it looks like there's a lot more work put into this. I mean, there's actual like depth of field in the rocks, in the stonework. Like this work is, yeah, the asset quality of this work is significantly higher than the asset of the ground over there. I mean, the difference is, you know, incredible. If the entire, yeah, look at the stonework. Like if this was the stonework on the buildings, I mean, you can see the difference. You know what I mean? Like you can see the difference in quality of the stone. Like this stone is definitely higher quality, and that stuff is not. You know, you can see that. That is not the same quality as this. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Greetings and welcome to May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come as an invitation to His Excellency. Ah, of course, we have been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber. If you would please follow me. They have cool helmets too. And judges. Hey, it's Istola and everybody else in Cryo.
Are we the last to arrive?
I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzat-Han.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat-Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
"'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. 'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, a moment. There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee.
Yes.
I knew it to be so. From man and dragon alike have I learned of thine exploits. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsummer's trust, but alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Yeah.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
I'm a paladin, I do that.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Story's so good. Hello. So what was it you and Victor were talking about? Nothing. Yeah, just I'm a paladin. Keep everybody with me. That's all I need to know. They've gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up with them. Yes. I should have food. Nope. Really, you're gonna give me food? The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the Mulberry Orchard. We're going to the Mulberry Orchard. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of my minion. I don't think that was in there. Do that, and then go pew. There we go. I mean, I could have picked a flying one, but, you know. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left to the mulberries. Yes, ma'am. Hey, that's a cool person. before the streets turn, enter the door ahead and descend. Uh-huh. I thought the criteria was confusing, but doesn't compare to Rise and On. The architecture and directions are hard to hear bearings. Let's go through the big door. In we go, in we go, in we go, in we go. Rods at hand. Whee! And Aetherite Plaza. From here we go somewhere. Well, this is cool. See, that's cool. Welcome to the High Crucible of you make. Okay. That's cool. And the sound? Oh, yes. This is cool. Ooh. Can I go over this? No, of course not. Can I go around it? No. Hello, everybody. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. Ooh, Shadowbringer music.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact.
Or not Endwalker.
Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Yep.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations. Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated.
Let's make it epic cabin.
To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Ooh.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Please, I must speak with you.
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
Yet who hath truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
I think everyone's all happy. It's like, yeah.
The talisman? Is this true?
Yep. I'm gonna save the world. We got 3 boxes. We're gonna save the whole world.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Look at that. Its color is completely changed.
What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Us foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense! You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Sharlayan then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Alright. Color of joy. Confounded words that reference on fast-acting medicines. See if you say anything, like standing like the head of stuff. The warding skills are absolutely fascinating, I confess. I am itching to experiment with them. Is there any other application for such talismans? Okay, alluding to the fact that we can use them for other things. Okay. Alright. Old Charlian we go. What's-o? You ready? Airport. Any blue quest here that I can do that I can unlock? How do you unlock the leaves of Charlotte? Yeah, text message? Nope. Maybe those leaves are for the Department of Hand and stuff. That would be my guess. I'm gonna quick look up where I get my Aether Compass. Aether Compass. It's probably a quest, don't worry. It's only been moved. Where to find it? You'll find that the Aether Company has been moved from key items. Okay, so it's been moved from my key items tab to collection. Okay, so it's in... So I still have it. It's just in... It's here? What's this? What is this? Holy shit! Okay, so set the hotbar. There it is. Okay, I was like, how do you get... Okay, now I can find Aether Currents. That would be very helpful. Oh, okay. Changing my menus. Can I just go up here? Oh, it's in here. Hello, Cryle. It's good to be back. The fruits of our labor and Chupacabra. Thancred. Okay. Do I want to put stuff in here? Welcome back. Cryle has apprised me of the recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower, and paved the way to deal with the rest. While it isn't much, I've changed your seats and plumped your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing as I see gonna go in the room now. Retired to my chamber. It's literally what I was actually going to do because I want to go put my crap in there. So... Oh, pretty cool.
Take heart and protect them well.
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
It's so good.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
I love this.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart. What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea.
I love
Of
it.
all people, Warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Oh, I love
Poor
it.
Estinian, beset on all sides.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Cryle, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since. Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed, and in turn I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion. They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Are we pushing until dawn?
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is... equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
I didn't realize doing this just all vital. This was a bite.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
I'm gonna kill you. I still have to use the duty finder to enter the twinning. Let's see. Ooh, that's cool stuff. Let's see, inventory. Huh. Cryo over here. Can I put any of my stuff away? Go to my room. Oh, nope, that's the hair person. Good. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. Far away. Whee! I was thinking that was, yeah, I thought it was summoning though. Entrust items. This is what I think it is. Seek to draw. I don't know what that is. Alright, so yeah, this is Materia 7. Probably not going to use any of that, so I'll just go to a vendor and sell it all. Alright, so there's that. Ooh, those are cool. Oh, they're kind of ugly, but maybe I can do something with them. because I already have them in there. Okay. Pewter weapon coffer. Okay, so we'll do an entire pewter set on my paladin. Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studio, as it happens. I wanted to try and speak to the Scarlark Makara and thank him for coming to our rescue in the restaurant. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find out that we'd already departed to Thavnar. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the chud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Estelle and the others, I thought now would be the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Yes, I do. Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alfino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you ride the troops while I go to the Falala. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studio for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Ooh, that's cool looking stuff. Let me guess. I was gonna say 90 or something. Alfino's over there just like, look at my toys! Heading up for a stroll? Yes, we're going to the studio. The Scarlark himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studio. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alfino, of all people, worrying over his reputation. At our alma mater, no less? Will wonders never cease? I read that poorly. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. That looks pretty cool in the background. Lionheart, that's the fucking... I gotta try this on. Oh, that's not the Lionheart. It's got a Lionheart. Can I I can't re-inspect him. Because I'll need to get the max weapon for that one. Lionheart, that's perfect. We're here, Cryle. Oh, nope. Here is the menu. While I expect you made it up before, one can hardly miss the first time here on official business. Let's go to the menu. While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magicies, and the admin offices. As the center for what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of aetherological phenomena, hence the name, the phenomena. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, Phenomenu was decreed complete and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. It's a long and storied history. It is without question the world's leading authority in aetherology, the arcane, the occult, astrology, astromancy, that's pretty cool, and countless other fields, standing proud as is. Charlotte's foremost educational institute, the Phenomenu. Yes, because you're a student. You always enjoy giving a grand tour to new students. I'm not a new student, I'm the Phenomenu himself. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited the same foopish speech. Such is the undying love for his old stomping ground. Come on, Alphino, let's go. He is in top shape back then. Youngest to enter the studium, graduated with the highest honors in magical arts and aetherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber, and hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. And I am certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. Really? You're close on that one. Close on that one. In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that this is where the legend of Alphino the legend of the Levior began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully, we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration of the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Let's make it happen, Captain. Come on, Elf. Come on, little Alfie. Well, no time like the present. It's okay, I got a sword and shield and paladin. First things first, let's look for the Scholark Makaloo. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wherever his whims take him. Let's split up and find him. Come on to the Phenomenu. I'll find him. Wee. See, all I do is I follow this little icon here and then I find him and I win. Excitable students. That was Alphino Levior, wasn't it? The Alphino Levior. Yes, it was. He's kind of annoying. He was annoying for a couple expansions. Now he's good. And he's with his sister and the Master Baldessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. Okay. Everything's gonna happen. Oh, sorry. You said you're looking for the Scholark? Yeah. Knowing him, he could be anywhere. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, you're just kind of screwed. Good to know. Hey, look, there's Alize. Can I go in here? Can I go in here? Is this the right way? Found somebody. Oh my god. Are you lost? Wander off the streets, perhaps? Oh my god. Look at this character model. Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee, greener, fresh off the guild ship. Am I right? No, I'm warrior of light. I'm a god. You know what I do? I slay gods, lady. Oh, how silly of me. And orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you welcome. Okay, but let me start with a question. What's the most important thing to you? You'll find in the studium. That's right, books. And second, what's the most important? Simple, everything else. Researchers, students, come here. Da, 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 da. Yes, okay. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is the information on the scholars whereabouts. I'll track that. Oh, yep. I just want to find it because I don't like you. Did too much yellow. I beg your pudding. You're not a gleaner. No, I'm not. Oh, I think greener. No, I'm not a gleaner. Yeah, go back and find him. All this in. Okay. Ooh, that's a cool character. That's a cool character. Like mining stuff. Oh. There's a lot of... Okay, so... I like telling people that they make cool characters. It's a fun aspect of the game. Whee! And away I go. Level-headed students. Yes, the scholar was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning next. We parted ways, and he ran down the corridor. Well, that's not helpful. Where am I going? See, but what I do is I follow the little colored spot, and then I make it, and then I win. That's how you play the game! Okay, so there's emotes. I need lookouts. Vista is complete. Okay. I read level 82. Oh, that's so... I read 82. 82 out of them. Okay, well... So here's what we're gonna do. Everything on the Earth needs a tank, so... we're gonna do... a normal raid to fight, I believe. Yeah. That's what I believe. So we'll do a normal raid. Inventory. I'll make sure I eat some... Boom, to repress. Oop. I remember that one hits hard. Yep. Oh shit. God damn it. Oh my god. I said I'd try. Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it, I don't know. I'm gonna hit a button. Oh god damn it. Fuck it. Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah, I thought. I didn't want to spin it and flip it to them. Oh. Does Lamb have it? Lamb has it. Okay. Yeah, thank God it's getting LD'd, thank God. I was not expecting that to be what... I forgot what's in here. Maybe I can turn these in for something. I don't know. Fuck if I know. I don't care. You probably turn them in for some shit. But that fight hits hard. Alright, I'll be right back. Go to the bathroom. Alright, main scenario. We'll do tank. Just do some leveling. Oh. On that. Do leveling. door and get some food. Okay, is that my well fed? I don't even know. Yeah, meal benefits. Okay. What's my paladin at? My samurai's at 83? Really? Huh. Possible healer. It's been a while since I've done this dungeon. I couldn't remember if anything popped out of the walls. Whee! Oh. Yeah, man. How far I can go on this thing. I forget where the fuck to go. This one? I forget what I want to do then. I don't know what the hell. Purple? Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Ice? I really don't remember. Come on. Oh. 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 I didn't think of. Oh my god.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
Okay, at least I have my kit. At least I have my rotation. Oh, that's right, I have fucking this move. But you gotta look away. Oh, I was looking away! I was looking away! Okay, I need to get the ads, I need to get the ads, I need to get the ads. Okay.
I see now. This is the pattern of my ascension. Very well. I shall embrace this triumph.
Whoa, I got down here! Whoa! Oh! Oh! I fucked it up. I got hit. I did the wrong rotation. I've got the healer. I don't remember what to do. I don't remember what to do. Oh, just hit it. Oh my god. God, this fight's fucking wild. Okay. I'm gonna heal the fucking healer. Oh Christ, I don't know it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna hit a fucking defensive thing. All the way across! Oh god. Oh! I should have hit him, Mortal. Yeah, them. Where's my dance?
I see now. This is the pattern of my ascension.
This fight is dope as hell! It's like the only safe spot fucking up here. I think it's this side. Yeah. Righteous bolt! I'm just going through my rotation, baby. Boom. I'm chilling. Oh, I'm like on the main tank. I was like, why do I... Oh no, come on. You aren't gonna do shit, baby. I'm a paladin. Woo! Boom, motherfucker! Oh, get in here, get in here. Jail. Boom, motherfucker, beam. I'm just guessing it's fucking this way. I don't know. Oh, they're all running. Oh shit. Oh, 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 I'm gonna get it. Oh! Boom, motherfucker! Come on. Big Dickum! Come on! Oh, I like it. That's just fucking something that gets queued up. Oh my god. Okay. So let's talk to Hamatahuma by Albany. What's the shape of my gear? My gear's all fine. That's 81. Oh wait, did I get the No, I didn't get the thing yet. Ooh, a little A6. Alright, let's talk to the...
I remember you.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the Annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you. I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot of their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy. Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried. Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
Right.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat. We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology. The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms. Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
What? I know it was gonna be me. I was looking at my Instagram.
Yes, very good.
I was listening, but I was
This
also
is the
on
form
Instagram.
with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Okay.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
Tampering?
The seventh Umbral Calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace?
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty. Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable. Well, I think that's enough education for today, now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet. I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend. Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Okay. You have been granted the run of the phone. If you are game, she would talk to me. I'm on Paladin. Yes. Give it to me. Click it. High Durham. What? More High Durham crap? I already have High Durham stuff. Oh, this is way more lame than my... Oh, it's got a light in it. Wait, High Durham Shield is literally just the Shire gear. It's literally just the Shire gear. It's the Shire gear with the little shiny thing. That's all it is. Oh, that's kind of lame. That's kind of lame. Okay, I'll come back. Because... I don't know where I'm going. Oh, it's just Shire gear. Yeah, that kind of sucks, to be honest. It's got a little shiny thing on it, which is nice, but it's like... Okay, so... Okay, yeah, that's where we go. One more. Can I repair it here? This little dumb 100% thing. It's like, why doesn't it give me a price to repair it? Alright. That guy's cool stuff. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have to make a thing with it. I'll do like that one. Okay, so that's my Gordian weapon and shield. This one's samurai, right? Yeah, it's samurai. So if I do that, and then I go over to the glimmer plate. Recommended gear. Yeah. Glamour plate 2. Much better. Much better. And then we're gonna go back to y'all. Alright, what the hell are my abilities? What the what is that? What that? I got a new ability. I didn't even notice. The fuck is intervention? Why is intervention light changed? Okay, so there's. I like that. I like that. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, pewter. Yeah. I'll have to see what it looks like. Inventory. Eight more. Pewter. Ugh. Well, that's giving me much to mull over. I feel as though we are one step closer to understanding the form's true motives and the mysteries of life itself, for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in the days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way, you could better acquaint yourself with Kraku, as the scholar suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Yeah, so they, I don't think they call him Tia, because if you Tia, one of my earlier ones, it was like it means to fuck up or some shit, so they don't call him that. But you only get that if you like talk to one of the side characters, one of the characters during one of the side things. So this one's red, meaning I have to be a something else. Yeah, a handler. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot here. I was going the wrong way. Hello. Oh, they just want PvP gear. Okay, that's some cool stuff. Kale tie mat. What do they have glowing stuff? Welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studium proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow Scions. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa Lominza. Lisa La Masa! So the time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but it does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan. But let us see what waits at Vilburned? Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Justinian? Alright, what do you like? 7'3", dude. 6'8". Whew. I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Let's say Vitra. Vitra and the alchemists of the great work put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the form's watchful gaze, I've little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice. If I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how well that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I wait for Master Matoya and the other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn. I can feel it. To Limsa Luminda, the first place I got lost in. Hello, Cryo. If you learn aught of interest, be sure to let me know. In the meantime, I will do what I can to aid our cause, though I fear that would be precious little given circumstances. Well, yeah. Enter the command room. The command room of Limsa Luminda. Ooh, cool character. A little purpley and stuff. Alright. Ooh, look at all the people. Look at all the people. Okay, what? There's like blue stuff? Okay, so that's like the stage quest and stuff. Stage's path. Oh, and that one's a dancer. Okay. Ooh. Bum, ba, da, dum, dum, dum. It's like a Little East Ola. What outfit is that? Snow linen jacket of healing. Snow linen. Yeah, look at this character name. Janasamakadul. Like, come on. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at this character's weapon. Oh, what weapon is that? Shiva. Oh, the Shiva one. Ooh, that's cool. I was told to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Seer and the Sultana. Three of the most powerful women in the world. In the world. I can point that out. Weirdo. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall we show them into you? Let me... Ooh, I like the little elf. That's fucking adorable. I was like... Oh, it's not gonna be voiced. My apologies for calling you away from Starlian for such short notice, or on such short notice. On the contrary, we were fucking shit up there, so we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. We're with them all the fucking time. What do you mean? We're around them all the time. 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. Let's go to war! We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers. Really? Something's in the towers. Another dungeon! Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. Let's go. It's reassuring to learn we are all on accord. What? He has different gear now. He has different gear, the warrior in the background. What? He's got endwalker gear. That's awesome. But I might ask what your plan entails. Send me in and let me fucking grind it for gear. That's the plan. Let me farm it. As long as it looks cool. If it does not, I have no interest. It hinges entirely on the warding skills and your ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlian, the Allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts with no end in sight. The background in her office changed? To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Sahagin, Ixil, so they're fucking summon all the damn things. But your triumph from Reds at hand has given us cause, because I'm gonna go in there and murder everything in the farm for you. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace. And it's you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telophoroi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike the enemy's heart, Garlemald. So we're just doing this. I'm level 82. I thought that was going to be like level 90 content. I'm level 82. With a level 83 samurai. The brave few these brave few will be the Islabard contingent. I don't think I said Lisa Bard or some shit. I think such progress has been made in such a short span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald, because fucking shit's going crazy there. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers... Why did we get them on our side? The United fucking world. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered, robbed of their free will. They serve the Telophoroi's every whim, without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering. Not for strategic or political... Okay, well, see, that's what I was saying. Strategic and political gains, what I was saying. But okay. But because it's the right thing to do. Well, it's that too, but, just a little political gain, some little strategy, some movement around there, Give me a good thing. Just saying. But yeah, you have to do it because they're fucking just gonna... They're just destroying their lives. And it's out of their control, so you have to help them. I do not ask that we set aside a decade of conflict and conquests. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquests, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember that we do not forsake our compassion and morality. For without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. Well written. On that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urianger observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Well, yeah. Destroy the world. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway through the same, though the same could be said of the Telophoroi. They're certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Stola's analysis of the tower's influence on the etherical currents. Based on her observations, inside the Tower of Zot, the Spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task. The excess of ether energy, the excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it's not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the largest spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down, along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good, but what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing us over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join us, to join the Islabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Let's go. I'm wearing a fucking dress thing. I need something better to wear, so give me a dungeon. Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory. For the people of Garlemald. For revenge against the Telophoroi. This one's for them. Get it for him. Couldn't have put it better myself. Istola, Thancred, and J have all already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. Whew. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you've delivered the warding scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Islamard. Ralban and Lord Emmerich are overseeing the preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telophoroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go, safe in the knowledge Eorzea will be as you left it, or better upon your return. I don't know. Oh. Come on. That'd be nice for the new players. They are the future of the game. Speak with Ralban while he's doing some Ralban stuff. I have no idea what that person went. To al amigo! That's where he is now. He's not in Ulda. He is in the Migo. I have a quest over here, apparently. Oh, it's Ruby. It's on me, I'm just flying through towns. On a horse. Totally realistic. Look at all the people. Let's go. I would eat food, but keeps making me talk. Ah, the Wanderer's return. You've been busy bringing down a tower, producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding scales of yours are what made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Emmerich be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we've seen all of you off, It's back to our respective posts. If Emmerich had different gear on, it'd be so badass. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. Just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Islabard contingent. Oh. What did I get? Oh, my Best Buy order's gonna be shipped soon. Okay. Presents on their way. The very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto Garlean has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Yeah, can't please them all. Fuck them. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I have battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Emmerich's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, best we can offer you is peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Islabard, it is Islabard, right? I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna keep fucking calling it Islabard. As you fight the good fight in Islabard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Let's go! We meet again. Is that fucking numbnuts? Nope. I was thinking it was, what's his face? I forget his name. Not him, though. The other one. Word of your exploits travels quickly, from what I gather. The protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on the occasion is but a minor one. That being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telophoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries out for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone will place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Islabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to the position of leadership, further destabilizing the region, complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I'm branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder our efforts. We will deliver your people from harm in your stead. I doubt they'll be pleased to see the champion of Eorzea set foot on Carlos. I kind of want to say that one like, as soon as I fucking step foot, they're just gonna yell and just be like, what the fuck? But, nah, we're gonna deliver your people from harm. We're gonna bring them some bitches back. We got it. We're gonna bring them back. For what it's worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen. I am certain of it. I'm a paladin. That's what I do. In light of Gaius's rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I have nothing to protect her. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. May I ask you to escort our friends inside? Let's make it happen, Captain. He needs higher level gear. You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide you and protect you. All of you. It's gonna make yours gonna like shit, isn't it? I know it is. I know it is. Hide them. God, oh shit. Yep, that is, of course it's iron. I mean, at least it matches my gear now. At least my gear kind of matches a bit more. That makes sense because I have Hydra on. Maxima would have you meet your new traveling companion, my new ones. The other member of the Islabard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival. Please make your way inside. Ah, the remaining members of the Scions. You and your friends and most of the Islabard contingent are inside. Would you like to see me through? Let me in!
By the 12.
Yeah!
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Islabard contingent.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Lucia!
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that, if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company. Everyone! If I may have your attention.
I mean, I know these are the people from like all the different classes. So Dark Knights and all that, or not Dark, but like mages and everything.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must. I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer. We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Wait, I know you.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughingstock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do. Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Tarapin and I will be leading from the front. It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield. From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the Avatar of Destruction. With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us. And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabad contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require. The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa. There is another awaiting introduction.
Lord
Come on.
Emanolain?
That's how you say it, man.
Emanolain de Forton, at your service. Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Make your graceful prancing and lead the way to victory. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. Yeah, I want to have fun with that one. I want to have some fun with that one.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
That's how you say it.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Yeah, he sent the fucking sun.
Out of my way, you preening fool!
No, that's the moon. Yep, it's fucking her. That's who he fucking sent. All of them. Yeah!
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Oh!
Cyrena, and you brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as the steppe is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Yes!
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Maxima, who stands with us today, tried to reform Garlemald from within and make peace with Doma. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Wow. This is cool. I was just thinking I'd die it. Ooh, that looks nice. Hey, Serena. I am glad to see you well. Grandmother was worried. Tonight I agreed to come hither and join the contingent. The gods sent her a strange dream. Two suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer as they danced. The world fell to ruin in blinding chaos. She spied blackened silhouettes and knew at once one was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. But whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. I care not for the Iron Men and their troubles. It is destiny. It is the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteered to join this band at Serena's request. If she thinks it's a worthy cause, that's reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She is much better company on the hunt than any of the steppes oafish men could ever dream to be. You suck! That's what she's saying. With the mall champions of Nadam and the Dothral having set so many here, I have thought to defend the steppe in their absence. And I would have done so if not for many stepbrothers have urged me to grant to allies in the sun. Okay. Wow. Wow. Fuck. Push forward for another hour? Yeah, I'll do another hour. I just don't like what I'm wearing. Can I make it look like something else? Cast glamour. What does this look like? Oof. That's clean! Let's see. Oh, unable to. Okay. It's kind of heavy. Fine, I'll leave it the way it is. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amjala and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, it would struggle to survive in a harsh climate of Islabard. They would likely all prove tempting targets for abduction by the Talafaroi. All things considered, they can better aid our cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea. Fucking Christ, my reading today. Through their eagerness to do more has been noted, we few shall have to sacrifice ere we embark. We must. Oh, fucking hell. Speak with Ishtola. Oh, I gotta speak with everybody. Oh, okay, and now I'm speaking with everybody. We heard it could be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. Ooh, the talismans. We are to keep these close at all times, yes? I will see that no one misplaces theirs. Oh, and before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othland, has been plagued by the towers. Yet while he could not be here, he wishes to express his shared conviction. He and Inugiri labor without rest to unite the people. And with their aid, will we keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe of the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. Yes? Stay safe, your sister will kill me. So these are the famed warding scales. Enough for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside the 12's Wood. The Elder Seedseer, however, has granted me special permission. She has bidden me lend my magics to the people of Garlemald while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understand myself and my place in the world, or so she says. I say this past time our allies benefited from the power at the Seedseer's disposal. Some bemoan that we hide our light under the bushel, and I intend to address that criticism. What's going on, baby? I hear you have something for us. Yeah, bitch. Take it, don't complain. Got your gun out, fucking fight. Ah, the scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a gill or two when this is all over. But we'll hold on to them for now. One more thing. I know what y'all thinking. Why don't they send instead? Bungered if I know. All the Admiral Captain Hillcliffe told me was they need some help. Safeguard the future, and here I am. Can't say that I haven't a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what a good pirate is on dry land. In the middle of the sodden snow in all places. Well, me and my crew do whatever needs doing. So let's set sail, or however the saying goes on the airships. That is a set of warden scales I spy. Now what would I know? Not that I know what they look like. Wow. Look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with aether. Yeah. Anyway, give it one. Only way to find out? Yep. Put the fucking close that son bitch. Lucia, warding scales for the Ishgardian delegation. Many thanks. These talismans may prove the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself convicted for this foray into Garlemald sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw me in my lot those secrets I was supposed to be stealing. And now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But this is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lend us victory. I will lead us to victory. Maxima! Do you have a warding scale for me too? Fuck yeah! Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice if I may. You have been told by many to wear the cold of Islabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing special made warming tinctures courtesy of the Alchemist Guild. But understand, there is no substitute for proper protection. Give me some gear then, man. Give me a new gear, because I'm not a fan of this one. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion now. Let us proceed to the Alamegan Quarter. While you make the final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. Alright, look at the people. I do just look like a reaper. Yeah, that makes sense. That guy looks nice and toasty. Alpine coat. I want an alpine coat. Give me an alpine coat. Let me be easy. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. And you needn't worry about Urian J and I. we still have what we wore on Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he felt a fair bit time, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do otherwise, like... Oh, fucking stop it. Ah, damn it. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I would be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to make something to my liking. Oh my god. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor I hear? Come on, Tataroo! Oh, yep. Hello! Tataroo! But how? Tataroo's everywhere. She's Tataroo. Mwahahaha! I have my ways. Oh, yes indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Islabar without telling me, the little potato? Nothing escapes Tataroo's notice. I'm Tataroo. I have my own theme song. Now, you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. Tataroo says so. Yeah. Come on, Tataroo. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need new, why do you need a new outfit? Cause she's Tataroo! Tataroo now always need, wait, are you coming with us? Yes, little Tataroo, if Tataroo hit things, they will just die. It's Tataroo, she is everywhere. Tataroo is the most broken character in the whole game. What? No, of course, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I never wear them myself? Clearly. Yeah, come on. Ah, I do have one other thing to share. Okay, with the fucking names. Okay. I can't say that. Ergooms and Blue Wundme. Arg and Bloom have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while. Try to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. I am where they are. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Sharlayan. Ah, why not? You can keep crowd company in the Baldessian Annex. Yeah. Yeah, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Arg and Bloom did a fine job carrying on in your stead. While we were lying comatose with them in charge of the Rising Stones, we've nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. And while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone who will remain nameless isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Sharlayan. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will. Every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Much appreciated, Tataroo. Thank you very much. Little Miss Tataru. Yeah, I'm all warm and cozy. Boom. I'm warm and cozy. Thank you. Can I dye it? What dye do I have on my character right now? Shitty ones? Why do I only have shitty ones on my character right now? I don't understand why I don't have, like, decent ones on my character. What time? Ooh, what time is it? 4:22. I think, yeah, I think I'll end it there. I'm gonna get a picture of last sit. Come on, he'll change his pose. There you go. Me and little Tataru. Alright, I think I'll end it there, and I'll pick it up later on. Alright, I'm out, so we will be picking up the journey with a frosty reception. That'll be interesting. Alright, I'm out. Take it easy.